Hey everybody, my name is Davita, and I have entered the First Phorm Athlete Search. Some of you watching know who I am, and some of you watching have never met me before. When I first saw an ad for the First Phorm Athlete Search, I didn't think that I would be the type of person that First Phorm would consider, but I thought, man, that would be so cool. And then the more that I heard them talk about who they were looking for, the more I felt like that person was me. And I went ahead and I put my name in the ring. I felt like I ticked a lot of the boxes. Helping other people to be whole is part of what makes me whole. I love to motivate other people, and I love to inspire other people to be better versions of themselves, because there was a point in my life where I was completely unhappy with the type of person that I was. I was overweight, I was angry, I was out of breath, I had trouble tying my shoes, I had trouble playing with my kid. In the last 12 years, fitness and nutrition has quite literally changed my life. I don't have a certification, but I sure have learned a lot. Fitness has given me my life back. I have energy to keep up with my kids. I have energy to keep up with my husband. I do CrossFit. I could barely tie my shoes, and I do CrossFit now. I started doing CrossFit about 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago. I absolutely fell in love with the gym that I attend, Midwestern Belt. And just the whole community and this style of fitness really just made me get a lot more serious about my goals and what I wanted to accomplish in my life. There are so many people out there have kept me in this journey. And then I feel like I have kept others in this journey and invited other people into fitness and into health. And part of my passion is just helping those people to make small changes, to let them see that being healthy is accessible to everyone. When I was putting together this project, I didn't know just how emotional it would make me. I reached out to several of my friends who have been involved in my journey, people who have inspired me along the way and kept me going. And in return, I've been able to inspire them as well. And I just would like to share the world what they had to say about me.
I met Davita through CrossFit. I was new to the gym. I had just moved to Joplin from Wyoming, and right away Davita was somebody that stood out to me because she introduced herself to me, she said hi, and then she involved me in conversation, and she tried to get to know me, asking me questions about myself. And then I also noticed that she was kind of like the gym's unofficial cheerleader. She was always encouraging others and cheering them on, including myself, and I just loved that about her. I got to know Davita a lot more as I continued to go to the gym, and I got to know her journey and her story and like how she got into fitness, and I was just blown away by her. I thought that her level of commitment was so inspiring, and she is just this beautiful soul that is so welcoming and kind to others. And now I am very lucky and happy to say that she is one of my friends and somebody that I look up to inside and outside of the gym. She's somebody that I can go to for advice about life or fitness. Davita is just a beautiful person, and I love her so much, and I'm very lucky to know her.
So what an honor that Davita asked me to share a little bit about her. To know Davita is to be inspired. I've admired how transparent and vulnerable she's been with her fitness journey. She shares her struggles, her PRs, and her goals. Davita has so many qualities about her that you just can't duplicate. I remember one evening, my daughter, my teenager, had dropped me off at the gym, and she forgot to pick me up. I didn't know Davida very well at the time, but I'm like, hey, can you take me home? And she didn't hesitate, and we got in her car, and I got to know just another side about her. She's a great person, loves her husband, just a great human. She is going to be your coach, she's going to be your cheerleader, and she's going to be an encouraging friend.
She always encourages me to lift heavier than I think I can, and turns out I always can. She pushes me to do better than I did the day before, and I just feel like anyone who started where Davida started and is now where Davida is now, why wouldn't that inspire me? Honestly. And we don't work out the same things, obviously. She does functional fit, which is way freaking hard, and CrossFit, and I work out at home, and I bike at home, and Davida always celebrates my wins, even though it's not the same wins as hers. And I think that's awesome that she wants to celebrate me just as much as I want to celebrate her. And she continues to push everyone else, not realizing that she's doing that. And she encouraged me to go to a functional fit class with her, even though I had a broken toe, and it was super freaking hard, by the way, but I survived it, and I was able to do a front squat heavier than I do at home. And I've gone to the gym with her a couple of times, and she has supported me and pushed me into doing things at the gym that I wouldn't normally consider doing or think about doing. And if I have questions, I know that I can ask her, and she will be honest with me. And I just think that that is absolutely amazing and wonderful.
A couple of my friends didn't feel comfortable making a video, but they still wanted to help me. So they each wrote me a short paragraph, and this is going to be really hard for me, but my friend Darcy wrote, Davida has been an inspiration to not only me, but to my friends and clients that I have shared her story with. It is beautiful when I'm having a tough day, and I open Facebook, and right there is a post from her about her progress. She has encouraged me and built me up just by being open in her journey. Davida, keep up the good work, because your story is reaching further than just your inner circle. You, girl, are the pebble in the lake that has created a wave by the time it gets away from shore. Thank you.
I want to start off by saying I have known her for many years prior to her starting her health journey. And I am amazed at how much one person can change, and I don't just mean physically, I mean in every aspect of her overall being. She is just so much healthier and happier and positive and radiant and vibrant, and she's just an amazing person to be around. Her personality is the most contagious personality I have ever been with. Her and I have spent many days in the gym, CrossFit, my garage doing exercise videos is kind of where it all started for her and I. And where I lack, she makes up for. If she sees that you need a little bit of a push, she kicks you in that butt and she gets you going, but in the best way possible. And when you just need a hug and you need someone to remind you that you are worthy, she's the one. I am so proud of her, and I'm so thankful that she is in my life, and she is just, she just emits positivity, and she just emits goodness, and she spreads it in every aspect of her life. And she is just so giving and loving and inspiring. That is the number one word that I can think of is inspiring. I look at her and I see everything that she has overcome in her life and during her transformation process, and even in her darkest moments, she just digs deep and she gives it all that she can, and she doesn't beat herself up when she falls backwards, because this journey hasn't always been a forward progression. You know, there's highs and lows, and there's plateaus, and there's learning curves, and she just takes it and runs with it, and she is just an overall amazing role model for anybody that needs change, inner change, or outer physical change. She's your person.
Include my sister, my older sister. We've come so far together, and a lot of that is tied to doing fitness together. This is what she had to say. Davida ends so many things to so many people. To me, she's my little sister, and she is also my best friend. Davida's come so far in her get healthy journey. I'm not going to call it a weight loss journey, because that isn't just what it is. It's a whole wellness journey. She's had so many ups and downs, but she has always recovered and got back up to push forward. I look up to her more than she will ever know, even though she's my younger sister. She gives me confidence and empowerment. No matter how many times I feel like I want to say I can't, she always tells me that I can, and even pushes me to work harder and never give up. It doesn't even faze her when I get growly. When she pushes me, she just keeps pushing. When I fall behind and feel like giving up, she comes back and finishes with me and tells me she won't ever leave me. She always has advice on how to eat healthier and what exercises to help with certain areas you want to work on. She is just an all-around inspiration to not only me, but to so many people. She works hard and never gives up and has a positive mindset.
It has been an absolute incredible journey to watch you transform your life, your health, knowing you since we were teenagers, and just all that you do in life, being a mom, taking care of those 2 boys, being a wife, and then being a complete badass in the gym. I just can't even explain to you. Not only do I personally know you, but I've watched your journey on Facebook and Instagram, and I've just seen you in person to be blown away. Your personality has just completely transformed, and it's really incredible to see, especially for someone who's been struggling for so long myself. So keep it up, you badass you, and I appreciate all of the inspiration and love that you've sent my way.
When Davida told me she was joining the First Phorm Athlete Search, I was absolutely ecstatic. Not only has she changed my perspective of health and wellness, but she's changed my perspective of life in general. You know, when I first met her, I was in an incredibly dark place. And I remember the first day I met her, plain as day. She was just a giant ball of energy, and she was so excited about life. And I thought, how amazing is that? And then I got to know her more, and she told me her story and showed me her fitness journey, and I thought, oh my goodness, I could never do that. And so I kind of talked to her about it, and she taught me how easy it is to make those healthy lifestyle changes to get where you need to be. Not only that, but she showed me how rewarding it is to get up every single day and do a workout that you don't feel like doing. And with that, I mean, I owe her everything. And I'm really grateful that I met her, and I'm so thankful for her friendship, and I love her so much.